What's cracking? We're waiting on Dubs. He has to grab a shirt, do his thing. He'll be right back, man. What's up with you, man? Zane Cruz. Suzanne, I see you, girl. J Bird 209, of course, 818's in the motherfucking pad. What's up with it? Yeah. Did he do it? Fuck yeah, he did. Didn't you see him on camera? Let's get it live on Dubs. What's up with you guys, though? I said mine. Oh, Hector Bravo is over there with Negra right now, huh? All right now. Sencal Native, what's up with it, Kanan? How you guys doing? We just got off the game. We was on there trying to smack some shit like Diddy did Meek Mill's backsides. Rice says, here we go in vivo. You know, let's get it in. What's up with you elsewhere? Jesus, One Piece of what's cracking gun currently waiting to get into a job site. That's right, brother. Beautiful Queen is in the building. Puro Party is also in the building. Francisco and Vidal, JC and Delia. Francisco, what's happening with you guys? Everybody that jumped in, we got 70 in the building. We appreciate you guys, man. Tapped in, big rise, everybody. Enric said, what's up, Gunner? Daniel, Puppet, Juan P, everybody that's in here, man. We appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much. Moreno, Chris Moreno says, Gunner always makes me laugh. Saludos. What'd you guys think about? Hey, Famero, what's up with you? He says, Orale, Barrio Baby Oil Gangsters. They said that Vato had 795 dildos in his living room. Yeah, he was ready. He was handing them out as party favors when they walked in. Here, I don't know what you need these for, but we'll figure it out. What's cracking, Danny? On the Gunline podcast is in the building. Puppet says, where Dubs at? You know, Dubs is slow motion, bro. He's older, so it takes a little bit more time. German says Vegas is in the
that's crazy.
Chronic says the
I
real
was right
Chronic
here.
G.
I was right here.
That motherfucker was just wearing a tank top.
Hey, let me
and like
tell you something, Holmes. Look at I have an interview coming out, Holmes. One of these guys. Look, this is what he had to say. Sneak peek.
I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early.
He said he left early than a motherfucker. The motherfucker walked in, ate hors d'oeuvres, and walked out.
What about this other new button? P. Diddy had what?
They said P. Diddy was caught with 456 bottles of Jergens, cherry almond flavor. So you already know what time it is there, man. John Alvarez, what's happening with it? Gunner, you had a hell of an upload streak today. 4 of them, man. Straight, pure, good content. Loved Super Oost, the way you sounded. Trying to sing like Lion got me weak. Oh, when he said, La that motherfucker was stupid. He was a mix between Johnny Gill and I'll Be Sure. He was definitely all there, bro. But not Dr. Death. What's up with you? D Nice, Marciano, and Big Perm is in the motherfucking pad. What's up, my brother? We got 211 in the building, man. So what do you guys think about P. Diddy? Is it a wrap? I'm going to tell you right now. And then me and Dubs are going to have this discussion. Dubs. Yeah. I think we told people a long time ago, when the feds knock at your door, is it over or is it over?
It's a wrap. The feds ain't coming just to try to roll the dice. They want to get all their shit ducks in a row and they're ready.
Puppet says P. Diddy is a dangerous man.
Why?
No, you know what? He is. He definitely was.
To who?
To Meek Mill's asshole.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's only dangerous to the people that were involved in that type of shit that he's about to expose. He's dangerous to them.
They say if you even mention a word with a P in it, Justin Bieber starts shaking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, "Are you ready to perform?" He starts fucking going into convulsions. Anything with the letter P and Justin Bieber don't know how to act. He starts throwing up and shit. Hey, look.
Remember that one? Hey, thank you, A-Bomb. Remember that one video of him with that New York Giant with Beckham? Odell Beckham?
Ooh. He was doing something strange for a little piece of change down there on his knees, huh? Look, I looked at that video several times because I was going to do a video on it a while back and I decided not to.
Yeah.
I think they were doing coca. That's what I think.
Off his pipa? He was doing coca.
I don't know if he was doing it off his pipa.
He was doing the rail off the rod? The fuck?
You know, they move differently in Hollywood.
Allegedly. And we got to put a button that says allegedly. So whenever we forget, we just hit the button allegedly.
Allegedly. No, but hey, for reals though, so right now P. Diddy's in the federal holding, which is standard, which is like how those motherfuckers are bomb. Are those the mango, the peach with the tahini?
And chamoy.
Oh. So
He's a watermelon
in a
ring.
federal holding tank right now, and what's going to happen is he's going to be processed. I'm sure he's in protective custody. He's a star, but not only that, his charges, and then from that he'll be processed into like a more of a general setting. Again, I think he'll maintain in PC and until his trial, man. You know, they're not going to let him out. Bail was denied, so he's going to have to sit down for a minute, just like
I don't think he'll go to. Man? I don't think he'll go to Lampo, Pablo.
No, they're going to ship him. They're going to ship him somewhere in the Midwest. He's in New York right now.
But I got some medicated chamoy. Look at that cop, Chauvin. He was in PC and he got whacked. You know, so it don't mean he's safe, man. He's such a high priority, high profile target that someone would be willing to hit him just for the notoriety and the mail, the packages, the money that'll come with hitting him. It's a fact.
So I did a video today, and it was, will the brothers, man, protect him? And my perspective on it is no. And the reason is because you got to understand, and I'm going to kind of reiterate, if you guys didn't watch my video, I'm sure a lot of you did. But for those that are on Dub's channel that didn't tap into my video, tell me if I'm right, Dubs. It's a shared yard. You have every race on that yard. And because the blacks could try to protect him, he doesn't just have to pay the blacks. He has to pay everyone on that yard. Everybody wants to know where theirs is at.
Every single person.
Every person got to get paid, because just because you're paying the blacks to protect you, well, where the whites need their issue and they won't take an issue from a black, and then the Mexicans need theirs. So
Mike Ali, he is not a billionaire. He is not a billionaire. And give it some time. He'll be broke. He already lost $100 million settlement to another guy that's a weirdo that's in custody right now. All these women are going to come out of the woodwork. They're all going to hit him for a chunk of money. They're going to probably wait until the feds finish putting their case on and then use that same evidence in the civil suit. He's done. He's not a billionaire. Not anymore. I don't think he ever was. Some say he's a billionaire. Some say he's worth $450 million. After that settlement, it's $400 million or $350 million, excuse me. And he already offered the judge $50 million on bail. So he's bleeding money. He's not going to have any way to bring that type of money back in. It's over.
So here's the thing. Great perspective, Hip Hop Nation. But here's the thing about Epstein, and we're going to mention this real quick. We don't even know if that's the case with Epstein, but we're going to leave that there. But you got to understand, with Epstein, you were dealing with world leaders and big time.
That's why they did what they did to
Hollywood. So me and Dubs had that conversation earlier on the phone. Like, would he get unalived, or would they go that route? I don't see it happening, because
I don't either.
The people on his list are like Ellen DeGeneres and shit. You know what I mean? They're not. You know,
Beyonce, Jay-Z. They say it's already. I saw it on TikTok already. Who knows? But they said, who's that other fucking Neo's gonna be next.
Oh shit! Neo's gonna have to take the hat off. Ooh wee. Yeah. He don't like that. Salvador Apodaca, what's up, bro? As a Vato that did Fed time, and you could ask others. After I got out, I found out the feds do shit to hide if you were an informant, but I don't know about the chomos. But then who can you hide Diddy from? I mean, there's places they could put people, man. Most definitely, right? But, I mean, just like Chauvin, Derek Chauvin, perfect example. They put him in a place and he got whacked. People can get to you anywhere, you know? Yeah, good kush. All the celebrities on standby. I think this list right here is going to be more anticipated than Epstein's list. And this is one that they're going to release. You know, there's a lot of people in Hollywood. You got to think, with someone who was running an operation that uses 1,000 bottles of baby oil, there's a lot of tapes, man, that they got.
How many dildos did they say they found?
700. Like no, it was like 800 or something. It was like 800.
That Vato was ready for war. I don't know what kind of war he thought was coming. The type of war he thought was coming. You don't want to be involved or lose. Hey,
that gives a whole new meaning to bad boy, huh? It gives a whole new meaning to bad. Take that. He was being real. He was telling you guys the truth.
Almost 1,000 dildos and over 1,000 bottles of lube.
Damn, hey, they said that Vato was handing out dildos for party favors. According to the indictment, some of those had like a switch on them, and instead of vibrating, it went like this. Look. So I don't know.
That one was called the no-no.
Yeah, that that was called the no-no spot.
He's got the
Man,
no.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I've always wondered, did Biggie know about this shit, and this is the reason why he's gone? So, I also wanted to talk about that too. The Biggie, the Tupac issues, man. Those will come up in court. If not, will he be charged for that? Probably not. But it's definitely going to come up. Everything's going to come up. Everything that he's ever done or been accused of is going to come up in some form or fashion. The feds, the ASUA, which is the Attorney General for the United States, right? Because he's not fighting the state of New York, he's fighting the United States of America. It's a Fed case. It's actually what is it? It's a
I don't know. I was ordering.
No,
I was
not
ordering
a RICO. What is it, Dubs? It's a fucking
a sickening ass fucking case.
No, I know that, but what else did they charge him with? A racketeering.
Oh yeah, racketeezy.
Yeah, that's the wrap it up. Did J-Lo know about the freak offs? I'm sure she participated in some form or fashion.
J-Lo is so supposedly Suge Knight had a tape of her where they pulled a train on her, like 6 dudes. So J-Lo's been fucking everybody to get to where she is anyways.
Yeah, do you know what J-Lo, they say J-Lo before she was J-Lo, she used to be Hey-Ho.
J-Ho. No. The Wayans used to call her J-Ho back in Living Color, they said. So back then she was a hoe.
How long before he started?
No, not.
He started probably about 2 hours ago. Jorge, as soon as they put him in that holding cell and he thought for a minute, damn, I ain't got no action. He's in there trying to guard. He's in that motherfucker trying to hustle. Hey, what's up, Wiki Gaming? Juan P. Imagine Diddy and Rikers. Oh yeah, he wouldn't last too long. Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got. She's still Jenny on P. Diddy's black gun with the kind of dog. What kind of dog is that? It's a Frenchie pug, half Frenchie, half pug. Nathan says, here's some real news. We might be entering World War III. But that is real news. Now, here's another thing I wanted to talk about. And I'll probably get my whole channel banned, but fuck it. Let's go, right? Isn't it funny how Donald Trump, they try to assassinate him, and one day later, P. Diddy gets arrested, and now all the news is about P. Diddy and not about Trump? Is that a mystery, Dubs? Is that a conspiracy theory, or does that sound about right?
That's why if we do get involved in a war right now, it's because that's the way to keep who's in office in office. That's all it's for. That's how much they don't give a fuck about us if they do that, man.
Yeah, whopping. Big Rezik, shout out to Skyler, man. Your son. German says this shit been going on since the 90s. It has, man. Hey, P. Diddy has been smacking backsides since the early 90s. You know, that's why KC lost his voice from Jodeci.
Damn, he wrecked his vocal box like that?
That's it. That's why they called him Devontae Swing, because P. Diddy, I'm telling you, bro, all those motherfuckers, and anyone, you guys got to look at it like this. Anyone who had anything to do with P. Diddy passed away. You notice that? Some under mysterious circumstances. His wife, Heavy D, I'll Be Sure was real sick, man. And his wife has a kid with I'll Be Sure. There was just so many different things that happened. Craig Mack, Biggie, Andre Harrell. The list can go on and on. I mean, this man, he's out-survived his whole crew. You know? Busta Rhymes and Cuba Gooding Jr. freaking out. Damn, Busta Rhymes is in that motherfucker like, how does he rap hella fast? Imagine him and Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh, I can't even imagine it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Thoughts on
I've been to plenty of Diddy parties. I left early.
Hey, where'd that guy come from?
They say then Trump and Diddy pictures hit different now. No, Diddy, yeah, it does. Diddy asked Biggie why they call him Biggie. Biggie, can't you see? Oh, Diddy did. It's a distraction. Absolutely, Soho Black Metal, Black and Teal. It is a distraction. It's because it's crazy. They could have been arrested this guy 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I mean, they've already had what they had on him. But they decided to do it one day after, Trump gets attempted assassinated on. Natalie, what's up with you girls? Been a minute. Just got back from my honeymoon. Hey, congratulations on your marriage. That was fast. And congratulations, though. That's right. Congratulations for real, for real. Raza up next. I gotta take this call real quick. I'll be right back, Dubs.
All right. What's cracking, everybody? How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Hold on. Trying to get a halls. I'm all clogged up again. Mr. Criminals, this song was whack. I didn't hear it. I'm not going to listen to that. If you look at the Juicy video, it's so many messages that you cannot see if you look at the video. There's two guys playing water polo on each other's neck. What's up, Life of a Felon? How you doing? I appreciate that. Hey, Dubs, wouldn't the feds freeze Diddy's bank accounts? No. They may if he goes on bail. If he makes bail, they may do it then. But I don't see them freezing his bank account right now because he doesn't owe any money. What's up, Bobby Love? Jack Lowe, P. Diddler, make all them ballers copping feds.
I'm back. Daniel Gonzalez, you can't get bail on Fed cases, Dubs.
Then why did he have a bail hearing yesterday and I think he's got another one tomorrow?
Yeah. You know, local monstruo, saludos. What's up, canal? Life of a Felon. They denied his bail already. They did.
Yeah, but he's got another hearing. Believe me, I hope he doesn't get bail.
Gunner, did you see someone tagged up Kendrick Lamar's mural? I mean, the world we live in now.
That. No, they're saying it was somebody from Tortilla Flats. I keep hearing that. I didn't see it, and people want me to do a video on it. I haven't seen anything about it.
Well, here's my thing on it. If they did or didn't, and depending who, it doesn't matter who did it. The world we live in now, nothing is sacred. Nothing. I mean, look at the murals of Nipsey Hussle. They got tagged up every time they got cleaned up. So
well, look at now. Memoriams are kicked around. They go over there and they kick the candles over. Like I don't ever remember that in the 80s.
Bro, there was one where they dug up their op and fucking dug them up, bro.
Oh no, I like in the 80s and 90s, I've heard of people shooting up funerals. I've heard of that back then, but kicking over the memorials, I don't know what's worse, but
wow. Again, the man with causing division and slander. Yeah, Falmetto says, yeah, they vandalized it, and Adam 16 blamed Icon. Unfortunate. Adam's a piece of shit. Adam is a piece of shit. I think all Raza and Black should boycott him, but that's just me, man.
Doesn't he know that Icon's been working out 24/7 lately? He doesn't have time for that. You see his videos, he's about to getting his money now.
Yeah. All the vatos are getting their money. You see Ryder G, he be going in. I'm starting to see a difference. Shout out to Canalitos Dubs and Guns, porfa. Send a shout out to my wife, Renee Irene.
Hey, what's up, Renee Irene?
He says he wants it in one of the characters, so I'm going to do it like this. He says, you got Yewola, baby? You got Yewola for me to do that. I say, but shout out to Renee Irene. I say, hey, Sasuke, if I was right there right now, I'd tell you, kiss your old man, kiss him with your best shot, Sasuke, and then hit me with the best shot. Orale. Shout out to you, Renee Irene. Sasuke, give me Weller, Bobby. Eagle Horse. He says that fool is a level. You know what? It's just a constant. With Adam, we've told you guys, and me and Dubs, you'll see in the end what we told you. This guy constantly slanders Raza, blacks, utilizes, laughs, smirks, plays with, overdoes, and still people fuck with him. Why? Because he has a platform? Fuck his platform. Fuck him and his platform. Meanwhile, his old ladies over there getting chorra that big. I can't even fit it in my screen.
Whoa.
We got 346 in the building today. We appreciate you on this pop-up, man. Gunner, have you watched Mr. Criminal's reply song to all the allegations against him? I have not, man, but he could reply all he wants, bro.
I think it's stupid. It's stupid.
To keep
well, I mean, look, we don't have nothing against him. And I'm gonna say this: when he backed up off of YouTube, he should have just leave it alone. Make your beats, do your video, do your lives however you do them, Holmes, but why engage it?
Here's my thing. When someone has a history of whatever, okay, whether it's truth to it or not, and again, man, me and Dubs could care less whether it is or not. We have nothing against that dude. Stop speaking on it. He's the only one talking about it still. Now all this song does is bring it up again. And there might be something else that someone's going to drop on him. I mean, he just needs to relax and just do beats.
Yeah.
Angel says, Gunner, did you see the victim of the... bro. I believe Little Thoro's a victim as well, bro. Angel, to be honest with you. I believe, bro, he's a victim of circumstance. And the Volta truly needs help, man. And I watched a little bit of the video, but I just didn't like the way it was going as far as trying to make, like, basically, it seemed like the interviewer was trying to make little Thoro look bad, bro. He already did what he did.
Gracias, Esteban. This fool, did you fools see Baldacci trolling the Hater World moderator today? No, we don't watch that other channel.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help. He does, brother. He does need a lot of help. And I think rather than people kicking him when he's down, people need to, like Dubs did a great video, bro. A great video. And I implore everyone to watch it about little Thoro. You know what's all bad? When even the YSL snitch, Woody is telling Adam he's a cop, asking informant questions. It's crazy, huh?
Damn.
They just, and the cool part about it is then they'll have
he would know. And he would know exactly what questions they ask.
Thank you, A-Bomb. Smurf the Barber, could you imagine Diddy, Whack 100, R. Kelly, and Adam on the same yard? It'd stink. It would stink like a motherfucker on that yard. Hey, what's up, Delay?
Oh, yeah. I saw that 818. That was a good video.
1,000 bottles of baby oil. Dang. Take that.
X4.
Take that.
Yeah, X4. I saw that. Yeah, his last name is his dad's Mexican.
It would stink like hot dog water on that yard. That yard would be what we'd say in YA, dicked up. Hey,
Miklo, what's up, big dog? Hey, thank you, homeboy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Miklo. That dude Slugs interview, the random Vato Thoro packed out is clout demon energy. You know.
Yeah, he does a lot of videos on us as well. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't even know who that Vato is, man. But I wish him the best. I hope his channel builds but
you know, so here's advice, free game again that we'll give. If your channel is, if you're trying to get in the YouTube genre, in the prison genre, and you don't have prison stories, then you might not. I mean, I know it's not up to you, but if you plan on just doing videos about people, and it's going to be like Gunner and I, you can look at these other guys that have 300 videos about us already and see how successful they are. They grew to a certain point and then just stagnant. They're not going anywhere because people get tired of hearing videos about the same two guys, us two, every day.
Nathan, I dropped one today, bro. I dropped one. It's Super Oos. I will be doing a part 2 on it. If you guys want the part 2 tomorrow to continue the story on the second time around. But yes, I did one today. That's an awful lot of baby oil. Shit. He had almost as much bottles of baby oil as he did fucking
Smurf Barber.
Hey, gracias, Wapin. Thank you, Smurf. Do you need a certain number of subscribers to start getting paid? You do. CA, you do. And it takes work, bro. It's a lot easier now than it used to be, though.
Wow, really? He said that, Farmero? That same guy? I mean, when you get on YouTube, man, what's the point in alienating people? If you're gonna bang like that, then get back in the streets and do that. You know, you're on YouTube. You're supposed to be inclusive. That's how you grow.
CA says, Gunner, when you mentioned Shadow as your worst celly, I cracked up. Hey, I'm consistent with that, huh? Shadow definitely. Shout out to Shadow the Sacra, Frank Lon. I just put it all out there. People are like, damn, that author does stink.
Gio said,
yeah, go ahead.
Gio said, did you see what Wes got? New license plate and literally put convict.
Of what?
He's not a he was for sure an inmate. He wasn't a convict.
Yeah. You know, to me, the convicts, you know, you have to do at least 20 to be a convict.
Well, not only that, it's the way you conduct yourself. It's the way you conduct yourself.
It is.
You know,
it is.
He went in there and you know, he did his time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you go in there and you do your time, you get in one fist fight, and then in that fist fight, the way you tell it is you busted a dude from the corner of his mouth to his butthole. I mean, come on, Holmes. You know, and every story you tell is got super salsa all over it. Like, that's not what a convict does. A convict is going to tell his story the way it happened, and it is what it is.
Oh, they say P. Diddy is pinta bound. He's going to be cellmates with WAP, and nah, he ain't going to be celled with my cousin. My cousin will fuck around and tear his head off. On Dub's gun, we need a part 2 tomorrow. And hey, I wouldn't mind a Super Norteño as well. I got you. That's exactly what's going down. Man Cave Gaming in the house. Shout out to the homeboy Playmaker, man. Make sure you guys type in the Man Cave Gaming. We be over there a lot gaming, man. And we actually be getting into with other teams, it's funny. It goes down over there. So tap in with the homeboy, Man Cave Gaming, man. Go show some support. Sag Daddy, what's happening? Cactus. Will the West Wednesday still drop today? Says 818.
No, I didn't. I did not do one a day, you guys. I didn't do one, and it was for a reason. I'm kind of burnt out on it, and I wanted to see how many people would ask for it, and about 3 or 4 people asked. So I was like, okay, they don't want it.
They trip out on this. He said, is Diddy active with that many bottles of baby oil? Pretty much, yeah. Nowadays, Diddy active in the poop shoot. Zane did get a shout out today in the video, man. It just happened to go that way, right off the dome, man. Taz says, homie, saludos from BCS Tejas. Nicole, it's been a minute. Nicole Skellington says, hell yeah, I missed your gun. What's up with you, girl? It has been a long minute. What's up with you?
I didn't see it, Zane. I'll check it out.
That's right. I'm still waiting on the weekly report.
Oh, we haven't done those in a while.
Yeah, we got away from those.
You know, we'll try different things. If they don't get views, then we understand it's not what you guys want, and then we just go back to the drawing board.
I don't bang, but my homie from Vice got sent to a LA prison. That's probably you're talking about a southern prison. He's in North End. Why would that happen? Because he got convicted in California. You go wherever they send you, bro.
Yeah.
You can go down south, up north. I mean, there are some prisons where they just don't send northerners to for whatever reason. But they started sending northerners. About what year did they start sending northerners down south, Dubs?
Well, they always did, but they only sent a few. It was a setup. I think it was they sent dudes they didn't like, and you know, they knew it wasn't gonna like. I know in the 90s they sent northerners now and then to Calipatria, and then they just stopped trying. It was a setup. Farmero says, anybody else notice how all these smaller prison channels that popped up, trolled hard, have now fell off? Absolutely. You can't. I mean, you can't make all your content about someone else. I mean, I don't know, Holmes. It is what they can, but you know, people aren't going to keep tuning in for the same thing.
Hold the line says, Gunner, sir, just uploaded a video in which you made a cameo. Good stuff. I'm going to tap in, brother. Thank you, man. Is that the name of your podcast? Hold the line. If so, I'll be watching that after. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Griselda says, how does Diddy get arrested for the same crimes Trump committed? Because Trump never did those crimes.
Trump's never been a chomo.
Never been accused of being a chomo. Ricardo says, yeah, but Biden, on the other hand, you know,
Biden made a speech and said that he loves when kids sit on his lap.
Hey, man, shout out to the homeboy Ace 130. What's good, y'all, man? I plugged Ace 130 in. He knows what's up. His music was just that damn good. I brought it to the attention of a big time producer, man, that really liked his music, bro. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and do your thing, Ace 130, man. Hopefully you guys can work that out, and he could definitely put you in position to make your next move your best move. I promise that. The Trucker Podcast. What other games would you guys play? People aren't going to keep tuning into the same thing. We play. Call of Duty's popular, bro, all over the world. Pretty much.
There's guys that's all they stream.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, April. I appreciate you, girl. We do play UFC 5. We haven't played it for a minute because Dubs already knows I'll take him down and break his ankle on that game. So he kind of just doesn't.
Oh, what? I was over here reading. I heard that, man. Listen. I know he knows, everybody knows. You guys have seen it. He'll beat me a couple, and then I'll start figuring shit out, and then I just go on one.
Hey, so trip out. He said
587.
Is she going to hold it down? Yeah, it's ugly nowadays.
Let me put things in perspective. Hold on. 818 says that 587 people watched our weekly recap. Now, to put that in perspective, P. Diddy had more dildos in his house than we had people watching our fucking show.
Yeah, double bottles of the baby oil. I'm waiting on you guys to hop on GTA. Yeah, come on. I just got to figure out what I got to do, and then we'll definitely be on there, bro.
That is fucked up, man.
Hey, Shasta McNasty said, you want views? You can always snitch on people like 1090J does.
I don't know. I don't know if he did that.
I don't know if he snitches on people, but he definitely makes some stories up.
Hey, go ahead and get Griselda out of here. For if we're goofballs, go on, get out of here, Griselda. Take that shit somewhere else.
See you later. Shandell says, hey, hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. Likewise. 818 says it was more just messing with you. That's crazy. How were those 2 beers, Dubs?
Oh, no. It was 3 Modelos, and then I drank what the fuck was it? Lemonade. It was a spiked lemonade or some shit.
Yeah, the fucking the violet lemonade, or what is it called?
It was simply spiked lemonade or something like that.
Spiked lemonade. I call it the violet lemonade.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was cool. It was cool, but you see, we haven't drank again. You know, it wasn't one of those where it's like, damn, I missed that.
They said in Diddy's house they had Taco Tuesdays and Glizzy Wednesdays. Activate me. Let me get active.
Where the fuck did that name? Where did Glizzy come from? Who?
Some fucking dude with a mushroom head, probably on TikTok.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. One of those fucking D Kane kind of dudes.
Yeah, man. I dropped the video about D Kane.
I've stayed away from him. I might do something on him and Lalo Gone Brazy. Those are 2 fucking weird ass dudes, man.
Yeah, pretty much, man. D Kane came up with it. Oh, is he did 1P? I'm done saying that word. I'm done saying what he says, man. That dude's a fucking chomo, straight up.
He came up with that word?
Straight up. That about to be talking to little kids. What's up, Shark City? What's happening with you, Kanan? You know he got exposed by a transmission. Oh, bro. I mean, there ain't nothing I wouldn't put past that dude. He'll do anything for clout, bro. He's thirsty as fuck. Do you think Diddy's kids will be able to pay for his protection? No. You know, besides Manson at one point, he's the only person that I've ever heard of that really paid for protection for a while, and then that backfired on him too. You know who was protecting him, Doug?
Well, yeah, but Manson never did anything.
Yeah, he's never. Yeah, I know.
Manson didn't commit a crime. No. He allegedly told other people to commit crimes, and then they did that crazy shit. But allegedly, well, he had a long criminal history prior to that event. But what he was convicted of, other people did it. Nicky Jam, I don't know who that is. Eastside player.
Ezekiel Rivera says there's someone using your name. They're cloning. That's what they do. They used to do that to me all the time. Yeah. Best put it like this, bro. Me and Dubs will make our presence felt if we're on a live. You'll know it's us for sure. Delane, thank you so much.
Whenever, if you guys are on a live, all you guys got to do is click on it, and you'll see when the channel was created. You guys know mine's been out since what, like 2017, I think. Mm-hmm. The Dub S one, I think a couple years, but if it's brand new, then you know.
Ace 130 says Manson is crazy complex. Because you have read that. Have you ever read that book Chaos? Makes it out like he might have been an asset. He was definitely different, bro. That Vato was a fucking mad genius, a mad scientist. He was smarter than people give him credit for. You know, with Manson, he spoke in parables. You had to read between the lines, but he was a lot more intelligent than people think. He just was a straight stone cold maniac. You know?
Eastside Player says, Nicky Jam is the Puerto Rican dude that Trump misgendered. He's receiving flack for supporting Trump. He'll be fine. Look at all so they have a thing. There's a trend going out right now. Swifties for Trump. So Taylor Swift is not supporting Trump, but like a whole shitload of her fans are going on TikTok and they're saying Swifties for Trump. So I mean, you guys will see. There's a lot of people supporting Trump.
Fernando says, Gunnar, how many teeth did Big Uso's comb had? He had 5, bro. That little ass comb that they give you in your fish kit when you get to Tracy, it breaks. I about to used to do this. Just rip his shit out with the sand. That Uso had that thick ass Samoan hair, bro. I heard they would let him out in the day room and he would dance around his coffee cup.
No, I would not, Kenneth. Somebody asked me that already. No. Let me see. Jeff, get your money, Jeff.
Jeff Billieu. What's happening, man? Well, you got to bang back, bro. You know.
Man, let me see. Imagine pulling up to Costco like, hey, let me get a pallet of baby oil.
Yeah, that about to say I would like 3 pallets of dildos and 4 pallets of baby oil delivered to my mansion by 6.
How many people do we have in here right now?
We got 463 people in here, man.
Okay.
We appreciate you guys. Isaac Gutierrez, what's happening with it, man? OG Moses is Trump 24. Lance says, just watch your ghost story, Gunner. I believe that shit is real. I would have shit myself if I seen a lady carrying a head. You know, every story that I tell you paranormal was either a family story told to me by my family or I experienced it myself, man. For those that don't believe the paranormal, I mean, I guess you're just going to have to find out. I know I'm a big believer. I know Dubs has seen some crazy shit as well. We've
Yeah.
told stories on it. It's the truth, bro. I mean, it ain't just here. There's other things out there. So, you know, what's up, Ruben C? They said, yo, his Amazon delivery orders were probably legendary. His Timu orders too.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see something.
The Paranormal Church story was crazy. Yeah, that was in Beechwood, bro. The white church. Shout out Nick. He was not feeling good today. Hey, shout out to the homeboy Nick, man. I hope you feel better, bro. Delane said, Dubs, I think that Manson went along on the second night at the La Bianca house. He did get involved on the second night. I never.
Okay. I
wasn't
didn't know
aware.
that.
I wasn't aware. I thought every charge that they got him on was conspiracy. I'm a big believer as well. Correct. There is so much more out there. There is, April. You know, there's a lot of people that choose to be pessimistic, you know, or choose to not believe, be non-believers. And I understand that, you know, until you experience something different, then you're like, whoa, fuck, this is a trip. And it doesn't mean you're a J-cat or weird. It's just, I guess spirits don't reveal themselves to everyone. Nick says, I'm here, 818. I'm just a little quiet. Julian, what's happening with you, bro? Saludo from the NYC. Love your videos. Much respect, says Alfredo Dubs.
Huh?
The panoramic.
Okay. All right, Alfredo. Gracias.
No, I don't believe so. The panoramic. He says,
Yeah,
I bet once Diddy gets in, he'll be able to get whatever he wants snuck in.
Oh, they're not going to sneak it in. He's going to want it in. And that's dick. That's all he wants snuck in is dick. Yeah, that's it.
Look, I'll tell you this, panoramic Hispanic. And I don't know if you've done time or not, bro, but anyone can get anything they want brought in. You don't have to be famous. You just got to have bread. That's all it is.
He's going to be around long enough.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make it through his whole trial. You know, if he starts telling and giving up stories, man, you know, CDCR is being brought down by the incarcerated and their lawyers, says James Mendoza. CDCR is a monster, bro. It's going to take a lot of lawyers for that.
Yeah, I just checked that, James. I saw that. That's within the error of the margin of error. I'll say error of margin. The margin of error. I think that should actually scare Kamala more than Trump. You hear, Gunner?
I'm trying to breathe over here. Diddy's going to snitch like Nino Brown in New Jack City. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's people shaking in their fucking calzones right now.
What's up, Javi?
Yeah, Bobby Love. I agree, bro. You know, Justin Bieber was just a kid. Usher was young as well, bro. This dude took advantage of them and their families' thirst for money. Okay. Here's the difference, Soldado. R. Kelly did what he did solo. P. Diddy had Diddy parties, bro. All of Hollywood's going to be exposed, bro. And a lot of people that got a lot of money, bro, that will kill or die before they want them stories out there, you know? R. Kelly just, you know, was a one-man show. He might have had a couple bodyguards and people helping him, but this guy was running a very big operation, bro. There's a lot of people involved. That's what makes him different.
Who would I rather have as a celly? Radiation Man, Coachella, or Wes Watson? Well, two of them were my cellies. Coachella wasn't that bad. He was just an idiot. Radiation Man wasn't bad at all. He was just a nut. Wes Watson, I would never live with. Hey, La Pedora, how you doing?
La Pedora is in the house. Respects, girl. La Pedora. I like that little stamp you got right there.
Dubs. Lupe, what's up, Lupe? Lupe says, Dubs, if Kamala has any pictures with Diddy, Diddy is done. Gone. True story. Dubs, how much European blood do the average Mexicans have? Nobody would know that.
Yeah. You know, everyone's got a little bit different cut because not only do you take your Spaniard side of it, your Spaniard part of it, but then, you know, you got a mother or father, they might be cut. It's
yeah. I mean, and then not only that, like I keep saying, you know, the Spanish came, the Portuguese came, the French came, Irish came, Italians came, there's a lot of different European blood in Mexico.
Do you think, Dubs, that's the reason why they for years before we got our own slot, Mexicans and Chicanos and Hispanics were called Caucasians in the census?
No, I think it was just because of the color of the skin.
Okay.
Back then you just had black, white, and I think like native. There was only, I think, 3 or 4 categories.
Yeah, we're the last ones to get our slot. Oh, the Polynesians got theirs too.
Yeah,
they got the Hawaiians and Gunner, this whole Diddy situation is all part of a big ring by the big money, which involves blackmailing for control. It all ties down to the elites controlling. Everything goes back to the elites, bro. Everything. You're right.
Soldado, that's true. Now there's so many Chinese in Mexico, so you're going to start seeing a lot more. Well, I mean, raza, especially because of the native blood, they had the Asian look. But yeah, there's going to be a lot. There's a lot of Chinos over there.
A lot, yeah. Jay Avalos says, I'm 44% Native Central American. Yeah, man, I implore the people, man, do your DNA. Find out your ancestry. You might find out your next door neighbor is related to you. It's a trip. Not too many people talk about the Portuguese heritage and Califas. They've been here for many, many years. I had a homeboy named Kevin Medeiros, man. That was Portuguese.
I have some Portuguese in me as well.
Junior says in Mexicali, there's a lot of Asians. Exactly, Lupe. I agree. He says that at Dubs, the elite want us to remain divided so that they use any trick or excuse.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm Salvadorian and I had 44% West African in me. Any idea how that's possible? That's questions you're going to have to ask someone close to you. There's a huge issue in Oklahoma with the Chinese. They brought up half the states and run the cannabis industry. Kenneth says, Gunner, how much baby oil do you have? I don't use baby oil, bro. That shit makes me break out. I'm cool. I've never used baby oil. I don't use lotion, baby oil. I'm just all natural.
Damn.
I don't need all that shit. Diddy drop it.
Javi says, I'm Salvadorian and I had 44% West African in me. Any idea how that's possible? Yes, because the Spaniards, when they came, they brought slaves with them. And so like Morelos, the Yucatan, they had a lot of them coming through there, but Morelos had a lot, and they migrated. But that's what the Spaniards did. Especially in the islands, man. When you look at the islands, when they first conquered like the Dominican Republic, that all those islands over there, the natives were very small, and the work they were trying to make them do was killing them. Plus, they were slaughtering them. All the other shit they were doing, and they had brought a lot, like way more African slaves to the islands than they did over here.
Lee Powers says he's 57% Jotito Americano. That's right, Lee Powers. I see you. How are your dogs doing? My dog's good. My dog's in his playpen right now. He has a little good. Chill. He's sleeping.
Good. I did a TikTok with Coco last night. It was funny.
What's up, Dan Chambers? Javi. He said, "Oh, Eagle Horse is interesting. Lee Powers, interesting. Javi, we might be cousins. I want to see Gunner's Wappin pose dog. Oh, you want to see my dog?
That shit's funny. He does it every single time. Mine doesn't do that. Mine puts her ears back all scared.
I'm gonna grab him real quick. I'm gonna grab him. I gotta grab me another spray.
Coco Taco, la pedora Sawton. I saw that, Dubs. LOL. It was not. Yeah. Coco's a fucking sweetheart, eh? Can you guys give a quick difference on Mayans and Aztecs? Language. Basically, it's just language. That's the only difference, big dog. All of the indigenous people came from the same place. They branched off. They formed their own languages for self-defense, and they just migrated for land. Taínos are some of them. Borinque. There's some of them. There's different names, homie, for the ones on the islands. Wappin? Wappin? Should I get Coco?
He's got mocos.
Wipe your nose. That's saying.
Wipe your nose. What are you doing?
The fuck, eh? The fuck? He's supposed to be professional. Orale, he put one down. Oh, he's doing the Heisman. Oh, shit. He's doing his football.
See, oi. Look at him. My dog is mixed. See?
Coco, come here, mamas. See if she comes. My dogs know they're not allowed in the office. Coco.
The older we get, the smaller the dogs we choose. Absolutely, Metal. From pit bulls to pugs.
No. They both came here. Get out. No.
Dog talent. Hey, Dubs' dog got fat. Coco got fat. He said the dog is so confused right now. You know what, Trucker Podcast? There is a few Greek people, man. Let me see. Shout out to Dubs and Guns from the Kentucky Woodpile. Hey, shout out, brother. That's right, Keith. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I like listening to Dub share his extensive knowledge of history. That's right. Max is the man. What's cracking, cousin? Hey, what's up, Cuzzo? Garrett? Lupus is nasty. Amburo, that part of Tijuas. Where part of Tijuas are you at? Whoopin'. Look at Coco. Look how big she got. She's chunky.
Coco got her sports bra on right now. She loves her sports bra. If I take this off of her, she's like, hey, where's it at? Where the fuck is it? Look in the camera, mama. Okay. Right, get out of here.
Keep your shirt on.
No, go on. Get out of the office.
Shirt on, boys. Ricky Garcia, what's happening with it, man? Grady says, I have a pit that definitely has character. Also, an inside dog. Hey, Lee Power says, well, Guns, tell a story about Michoacan natives. Lupus says, I was out there yesterday. Nasty. Dubs got Coco eating good. Yeah, she's getting My dog's still a puppy. He's got a long way to go. He's going to get fat.
Coco started her period. So she's been, yeah, she's been, she's still a little sweetheart, but I think she was in a like not feeling good.
Esteban says, can we do anything else to help the channels, Gunner and Dubs, man? If you want to become a member, that tremendously helps the channel.
Absolutely.
You know,
share the channel as much as you can. Like the videos, liking the videos, just so you guys, if you guys ever wanted to know, like, what's the point? When you like a video, the more people that like it, YouTube sends it out to more people.
Yes, absolutely.
When you comment, same thing. It's engagement. They say, oh, people are really engaging with this video, and they send it out to more people.
Lucky said, I didn't even know dogs had periods. Female dogs definitely have periods, bro. Gunner, Ricky, and Max will get along very well. Both naturals with the huelga pose. Whoopin'. It's been a cold minute. I've been smothered by a torta, says Eagle Horse. Shit, that's a good way to be smothered.
Problem. That's a great problem to have, big dog.
Yeah, that's definitely a good problem. Andrew Gonzalez says, I'm dog sitting right now. My homie's mini border collie. His name is Barkley. What's up, Barkley? Sasuke, can he rebound? Hit that like button and subscribe, says Beautiful Queen. We appreciate you guys that are in here, man. 427 people. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Again, P. Diddy is locked up. Is he guilty? I think so. If he's at least guilty of one thing. Someone got into an argument with me as well. They were arguing. I was talking, right? They said, oh, man, you're judging him already. He's innocent. He didn't look innocent in that Cassie tape.
Yeah. I do walk my dog every day, OG Moses.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, Caleb. What's cracking? Thank you.
30 million Africans came into Brazil. Brazil was one of the biggest at slave port in the Americas. BC, Brazil is closest to West Africa, and Portuguese were the biggest slave traders.
And that's evident. So if you look at Brazil, you look at Belize, right? Mm-hmm. And you look at the islands, you could see where they really concentrated the African slaves. Mexico did have slaves for a while. They stopped it a long time ago, but they did have them, and they were really concentrated in Morelos. And that's why during the revolution, they were worried about the Zapata army, the Zapatistas, because the African blood in Morelos.
Minister of Darkness says, so Diddy was denied bail again. So what's his next move? Sit down. He's going to sit down and wait.
Down.
He's going to sit down and eat whatever they got for dinner. You know?
That's interesting, Lupe. I don't know what that is.
Dubs, I read somewhere Prince Harry causes more traffic in SoCal all the way to the Santa Barbara area.
Prince Harry? I don't know anything about that.
Shasta McNasty, was DK talking dirty to an under? No, he's in his 30s talking to a 13-year-old girl. That's all it takes for me. Even sitting there having a conversation on a live, laughing, giggling like a bitch, fucking asking her, I can't wait till she gets older, and just weird. What does a grown man have anything to do talking to a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, and then let me get to Flanagan. Flanagan says just a random white dude in New Jersey here wondering if you guys ran with the same crew inside or would have been at odds with one another. We didn't run with the same crew.
Yeah.
He's from Gunner's from Northern California. I'm from Southern California.
Let me see. Africanized Morenito. Cactus, his money power control is their game. That little guy is 30.
Okay, Lupe.
31 from what I'm hearing. He's definitely just a short little fucking weirdo. I don't know, man. I just don't condone any grown man talking to kids online. There's no reason for it, no excuse for it, and period. Yeah, that's a pudgy pug.
No,
huh?
she doesn't look that pudgy. Like, see, I don't let them in the office. Gunner, you know why? They shit everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, so she's not allowed in the office, and I don't want to bring her. But if I brought her in and she was walking around, she doesn't look that pudgy.
Yes, JC. Everyone thought Chris Delia was the dealer. Right now, Chris is like, whoa, that's a close one. Meghan Markle or Kate Middleton? I like Meghan Markle personally. You know,
I like a curvy woman. Those two are too skinny.
You think Diddy will get Epstein in jail? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Just based on it's a whole different type of situation he's in than Epstein, man. Epstein was fucking with world power leader type shit. This dude's fucking with Hollywood executives and actors and rappers and shit and sports players. Zane Cruz is on dub. CJ says Lotto or Carly B. Neither one of them, bro, for me, to be honest with you.
Me either. Who the fuck is Lotto?
Lotto, neither one of them chicks for me. Jaime Fuentes in the motherfucking pad. Saludos, Dubs Gun and Chad. Do you always think if all the tribes weren't killing each other, they would have had a chance to defeat the invaders?
Easily. The only reason why the Spaniards were able to conquer is because they convinced everyone along the way that if you side with us, we will overthrow the Triple Alliance, and then all of us will rule together. The only ones, okay, so they landed in where right now where Veracruz would be, right? And the Mayas chased them off, and there was two Spaniards that had shipwrecked and survived the shipwreck that were living with the Mayas at the time. One had fully assimilated. The other one wished he was still, with his people. When the Spaniards came, they were able to get in with the Spaniards. The one was that wanted to be back with them. And he's the one that started telling the stories, go north, there's gold. When they went north, the only ones that really fought them was Tlaxcala. And they convinced Tlaxcala to join them. And that was a mistake of the Mexica, of the Triple Alliance, was allowing Tlaxcala to survive. They could have wiped them out. But they kept them for sacrifices. They would just snatch up, go and capture people in the Flowery Wars. It's a lot, man. But yeah, easily. The Spaniards wouldn't have had a chance. There was only 1,200 of them, and there were hundreds of thousands of natives.
I think that would be something good, Fernando. Some type of situation where, I don't know. I don't know what they could do, to tell you the truth, man. There's so much freedoms and liberties, and I think everyone deserves their freedoms online, on social media, but you can't prevent it, man. The motherfucker just needs to stop doing it. La Pedora, my dog's name is Max.
Lupe says the Yaquis were a hard tribe to be subdued. I don't think they ever did subdue them. And the Yaqui are Maya. They were referred to as the lost tribe. When the Maya were migrating from north to south, the ones who remained in the north were the Yaqui, and they were just tired of. They said, where we're at, the land is good. Why are we moving?
Needle Biggs.
Hey, no problem, Jaime.
People were the most savage. Jaime Puente says, gracias, homie, for the knowledge that we can't get in college. 100, man. Dubs is definitely a history book when it comes to the culture. And, I think everybody should educate themselves daily. Strive for education. Ricky Garcia says, I'm Cuban. Why do I have a Portuguese blood?
Because they were part of the conquerors.
We're all mixed, bro.
Yeah. Malinche was a translator. Yeah. That was she had kids with Cortez.
Dubs, every Mexicans have indigenous blood somewhere down the line, correct?
Absolutely.
Absolutely correct. That's what makes the Mexican.
But here's the thing I tell people: you don't know what tribe it was. Everybody wants to be Mexica warrior. You're not, motherfucker. You're not.
I'm an Aztec warrior.
Because you can trace your people back, say 100 years or 200 years to a certain part of Mexico. That doesn't mean they were always there. These people migrated. But you have indigenous blood, and that's what connects all of us.
Mm-hmm. And again, like Dub says, not everyone has Spaniard blood because there was a lot of people that came into Mexico, not just Spaniards. So, I know there was a lot of Europeans that came. That's where do you think the green eyes and the blue eyes and them color eyes popped up? How do you think Canelo looks like Canelo? That's all that I need to be connected.
He's got Irish.
He's Irish.
I would bet he's got some kind of Irish or something in him.
That's where he gets the ginger from. There was thousands of tribes in Mexico, says Mr. Hernandez. I'm from a tribe called Slapaho. I think I'm from that same one, Mob Life. I'm just not sure. My dad had a little bit of that in him too. That's why my mom whipped his ass. Take a business class and learn technology, people, says OG Moses. Educate yourself, man, whatever it is.
I took a few while I was in prison.
You heard about the pager attack on Hezbollah? I have not.
No, but the Mossad, the Israelis, the Mossad are deadly, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
those guys are no joke.
Yes, sir. German monks brought beer to Mexico. It's Shasta McNasty.
I don't know about them West Coast.
Juan Diego was Azteca and spoke Spanish and Nahua. I'm from the Pipon tribe.
Luis, that's why he's the one that the Virgen showed herself to. The Virgen is actually an Aztec goddess. You can look it up.
Hey, La Pedorra.
Thank you, La Pedorra.
Keep up the great content, guys. Have a good night. Hey, likewise, you have a great night.
Yeah, if you look up the Virgin Mary, the Virgen from Mexico, and you look at the coloring, and you see all the stars, you see all the stuff, the red, the jade color, the green, which is for jade, the red for the blood. She's actually the goddess Tonantzin. That is one of our indigenous she was part of the indigenous religion. And the indigenous peoples here found a way to stick a lot of indigenous beliefs into Catholicism. Yeah. See, homie hangout knows Tonantzin.
They turned pagers into explosives when walkie-talkies and solar panels. Wow, that's crazy, man. I haven't even been watching the news, man. I've been so consumed with doing videos all day that I haven't had a chance, and then playing the game, haven't had a chance to really sit down and watch the news. Those Israeli pagers are deadly. Puerto Rican Tony says, Dubs, a maestro, for real.
Hey, hold on. I just snapped. They're still using pagers in the Middle East? What the fuck?
I guess so.
How do you have a pager attack in the fucking 2024?
Hey, yeah, you just got a cell phone, bro. Just call me. Don't page me, call me.
What the
David
fuck?
Carrillo says, saludos, su 13 califas, Bassett Grandes in the house. Dubs, you need to make a video on this stuff, says Jay Avalos.
I have.
Jason.
I've made several, and people don't watch them.
Yeah, it's crazy. The videos that are asked for by us the most never get watched. And then the videos we just do, they're watched the most. It's a trip, man. 19 Iranian soldiers were killed. Iranian finance minister lost his eyes in the walkie-talkie blast. Wow, the soldiers used the pagers. That's how they were targeted. Oh, so it's something that the soldiers use. Uh, yeah, I mean, technology is deadly, man. Y'all for Palestine or Israel, says Blev. I don't
I
get into
stay
all
out
that,
of it.
bro. Yeah, I stay away from all that, man. I got love for every human, except for P. Diddy and SPM. Eastside Player says more voice videos. Let
What?
me see.
What do you say?
He said more voice videos. We can't do that. Eastside, come on,
No, man, that guy couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the joke.
Yeah, he's almost started crying. True reality depends on who you ask. Israelis intercepted the supply chain. Only Hezbollah was using the pagers. It was the most targeted attack in history. Over 1,800 fighters,
Wow.
werewolves, and he's gone. Damn,
Huevos and dedos.
yeah, that's crazy. Aztecs
Wow.
had pagers back in the days. Y'all remember the pager codes? Yeah, 730 was for my neighborhood, 911, and all those codes. I remember them. Some pagers are used by maintenance apartment workers. Why would people use pagers, period, though? Just call me,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Everyone got a phone. Kids got phones. I mean, everybody. Ask D. Kane, he can tell you. Everyone's got phones. Israeli all day, SS says, or Israel, says Joe G. Palestine, what Israel is doing is inflicting a genocide. I still have my pager. It still works, says JC. Does it?
I can't, I read that and I wasn't going to read out loud. Gunner did. He says, what Israel is doing is inflicting a genocide. It's easy for us Americans to make those kind of calls, man. It really is. We're surrounded by people who aren't trying to attack us. We're a humongous country with a huge population. Imagine if one of the states in the United States, a small state in the middle of the United States, was a rival of ours, and we just did you got to understand, they're surrounded. And I understand people are going to say, well, that wasn't their land. Well, according to the Bible, it was. The Jews were there. Biblically, they were there, So I'm not going to pick a side, but I do know they are surrounded by nothing but enemies. They are attacked at all times. Even in this country, they're under a lot of attacks. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, Holmes. I just know it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, I think if we never
that's Eastside Player. That's Spencer. Yeah. The Bible has justified violence for decades. The Bible doesn't justify violence. Just like when the Spaniards came over here and they said they did it for the church. No, they didn't. They did it for gold. They utilized the Bible.
Yeah,
this is why I say I don't believe in church. People will utilize that Bible, but not actually live by the word. That's two separate things.
I agree, David M. He says history is written by the victors. Yeah. They make it into whatever they want it to be. That's 100%. They're always going to twist it to their side. They won. So James just got hip to the JD Delay podcast from you all, and that wood chipper for pedos had me laughing my ass off. Shout out to JD Delay. Yeah, go tap in, man. He's a friend of the channels, and funny, man. He has a lot of good content. What's up, Gunner? Locals in the house. Joe, can you make a video on all the Machina workers, a full workout routine, what the Machina consists of? Thank you. I can, and I will, bro, eventually. Give me a little time on that one. I got a good call from a good OG homie this morning, man, and we were chopping it up, talking about the Machina, in fact, laughing and just reminiscing and clowning a little bit. But yeah, I'll definitely do something on that because I just talked about that today. It's weird the way the world works.
If you delete the comment, no, I can't.
Saludos from Condado de Tulare County, 559. What's up, GSB? Hey, Dubs, did you ever make a video? Oh, Anthony Navarro. Let me see. Delane says, my great uncle was Crazy Horse. A medicine man told him if everyone would listen, all tribes work together, then we would have one. He would get warriors with no ears. They don't listen. Yeah, I'm knowing, Lupe. And that's a problem even to this day, even to street gangs and the North and South, man. The pride, the warrior blood, nobody wants to work together, man. If we came together as a people, we'd be a hard adversary for anyone. But if we came together as humans, period, the world would be a much better place. But war is money and drama people are addicted to and like, and it's just is what it is, man. I don't think there will ever be peace on earth until the end. The East hates the West because they've been mingling with their government affairs. We straight kicking it. Shout out to Maria Sabina. Shout out from Houston, Texas, Daniel Gill, man. We almost going to get up out of here. The homie Hangout has one thing he wants to say. That war is Europe and the U.S. fault for artificially propping up Israel so we can have eyes in the region. There is a cost to maintaining colonialism. There was definitely a lot of interaction, I would say, between America and Israel, man.
Well, that's just like the war in Ukraine. I did a video on it a long time ago. We started that war. The United States is the reason for that war. And that's why they're sending all this fucking money over there. But when Ronald Reagan and Boris Yeltsin shook hands, not Boris Yeltsin, Gorbachev, when they shook hands, there was an agreement that United States wouldn't expand NATO towards Russia's borders. And what have they done since the 80s? They've expanded NATO towards the border. What has Putin said during the whole time? If you get closer, I'm going to just start trying to snatch shit back up. If you get close, and what did the United States do? Invite more and more people. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Americans, as usual, were asleep under the blankets, heads under the blankets. All they cared about was what was happening here, what their favorite fucking show what was the next episode going to be about, not paying attention to what our government was putting in place.
The divide and conquer was how the Romans conquered the Britons. So Shasta McNasty. Kamala went to Ukraine to try to stop Putin, and he invaded the next day.
We went up to his doorstep. We went to his doorstep. He did what he was supposed to do to protect his nation. United States ain't gonna let nobody come and fucking. The Russians will not be able to set up shop in Mexico. That's for sure. They're not gonna let them just set up shop there.
Gunnar, I just watched your video on Diddy. It was great, but I also watched the news on it. But the fact that he was sex trafficking for his own sexual gratification, why didn't he just do porn? Because I don't think that was enough, bro. I believe that he's not just into that. I think his trip is like being dominant over people.
He's got power issues.
Yeah, he has a power trip, so a hands-on power trip. That's why he treated women the way he did, and he did guys like that. He treated guys like women, and like how he treats women. He's just a trip, bro. That dude's sick. Sick individual. It's all going to come out. Putin wants the USSR back and saw the West wasn't going to allow it. I don't blame Putin at all. He did what he did. He's seen a movie, made it.
I agree. So Eastside Player says the U.S. always has a hand in everything. They disable other countries that causes immigration to the U.S. and neoliberalism verifies. And you know what? That's one of the things that I've struggled with for a long time. The U.S., people say we're bullies and all that, right? The United States meddling in other countries is the reason why we live the way we live, and so it's a double-edged sword, man. But one of the terrible things is when the United States, especially the CIA, finds out where there could be a lot of money made, or there's put it like this: Vietnam was for dope. We were in Colombia forever for the dope, and we were in Afghanistan for the dope. Where they know the dope is at, the CIA wants to be there, and they're going to drag us into it and be there for as long as they can. Even when we supposedly pull out, they're still there, man. They run every cartel was created by the CIA. Like the CIA is treacherous.
And nowadays the new dope is oil. So now it seems like the last conflicts that we've been involved in, man, has been about oil. It's always some type of commodity. There's always something besides just a hatred for people. It's all business, man, at the end of the day. Just like it would be on a prison yard, man. It's nothing personal. It's all business. Have the assassin been activated? Watch the movie Wag the Dog. When Russia tried to put nukes in Cuba, USA was having none of that.
None. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So why should we tell Putin that he's wrong when he kept warning the United States, quit trying to get on my fucking front porch? The assassins have not been assigned. Not yet.
Lupus is that, Dubs. There is a reason why the media doesn't allow Putin's speeches to be aired in their entirety. Makes a lot of sense.
There are things that make sense. He did. You can see a lot of his shit on TikTok though. He did say that there is going to be something else. When Trump left president, we don't want to say the name of it. Something happened. That's going to be happening again, and that the U.S. will be with it. I'll say this: HIV. I believe was created and weaponized in a U.S. lab. It's the only There's no other virus that can do what that does. It recognizes a T cell and then forms a deformed T cell so that our body stops fighting it. That's a weapon.
Homie Hangout says the international moneymakers use the U.S. as their military intelligence wing. Kamai says their coast guards are hundreds of miles away. So he's talking about China. He says their coast guards are hundreds of miles away from their coast and about 60 miles off the coast of the Philippines, fucking with their boats. China steady stays, throwing out fucking little lugs, bro. They're waiting. Something big is coming, and they're testing the waters. That's what China does. They test the waters, and we're not far away, man. I think everything is hinging on this election. I really honestly do. Great Ace says RIP to Eazy-E. China stays buying property up here in America. China owns America. They do, OG Moses. That's a fact. They own a lot of it, at least.
Dave M says we don't allow Putin speeches, but in Russia, Putin doesn't allow anyone to talk against him because he will literally kill you. Well, Kamala Harris has been out there saying that all social media needs to be regulated, that people should be able to speak their mind freely without regulation. So if she has her way, we probably won't be able to have lives like this. We won't be able to share opinions, differences of opinions, whatever. She doesn't agree with the First Amendment, and she wants to do something about it.
Someone say, why would I want a president that keeps getting shot at? Why would I want a president that just came out of nowhere, that hasn't did shit for us? Wait until Kamala really runs, says Paper Chaser. Sup, Jets, just happening. What's up, Shroomy? Answer me, Dubs. What are you asking?
I don't know. I don't know what you asked me.
Don't know what you asked, bro. Kamala Harris left her. The United States is one of the biggest leaders in the world. As a leader, it's why it steps in many world conflicts. It boosts credibility and power. I believe that's one of the reasons, Fernando. Absolutely. America's big brother to everyone. But they're losing that swag, bro. They're losing that swag. Definitely. We are losing that swag as Americans. No one fears us like they used to. And not to mention keeping the Mongolians out with the Great Wall of China. Who do y'all think will win? I believe Donald Trump will win. Black Air Forces. That's just my opinion. Unless he's killed.
Eastside player, did you see the interview though? I'm not bullshitting at all. Did you see the interview where she said there needs to be regulations on all these social media platforms that people should not be able to speak their minds?
She said that. Joe Rogan actually was like, wow.
There are things that people say that I don't agree with. But if we want freedom of speech, then we can't say, well, that right there is not cool. What I'm saying is cool. But what he's saying isn't. That's not freedom of speech, you know?
We're already regulated to a certain degree here on YouTube.
Thank you, Superfly.
You know? He said, "No, this American."
No. Hey, look,
we are mob like.
No, Lupe says, Dubs. They already censor a lot of what people say in the U.S. Wait until Chameleon comes. So everyone, I said it today, and Gunner knows this. I made a Diddy video yesterday, and they would not allow the video. And when I asked them to review it, they upheld the review. I had to delete the video and then do a corny one today, where I didn't go into what his charge. I was not allowed to say what his charges were.
Here's the cool part about it. My videos, you guys know me, and I did a couple P Diddy videos, and you know me, I'm talking about Meek Mill and Justin Bieber. You know how I do it, right? I put a little comedic flair to it, but with a good oh my god, some positive influence there. Dubs did one just straight up facts, not even saying too much, and they would not.
Al Sachi has the audacity to say Kamala is the reason I'm free. Kamala didn't want to let any of us out. She
locked more black and brown than anyone ever.
You definitely don't know anything about law in this state. If you think she had any, she had people incarcerated that the courts were telling her she needed to let go. You can look that up, and it was not one or two people. I'm out because the ARC, the Anti-Recidivism Coalition, got a Senate bill passed. I'd still be busted if it was up to her. Shit.
It's a great chat tonight, guys. I need to go and finish up canning tomatoes tonight.
Yeah, we're
about to get up out of here, man. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We got 383 in the building. We appreciate you. Stay tapped in, man, because we're gonna have a lot more conversations like this, and it's just gonna get better. So we appreciate you guys. Support the channel, man. We support you. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Got anything to say, Dubs?
No, and Shroomy, Christian Zionist. Okay, whatever. I am Christian.
Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Oh, I can't do nothing. All right, I'll let you do it. All right, thank you guys.